541.
Another assault near the UNR campus. I'm Landon Miller, live in the 24-hour KOH News Center. Hear why police are now looking for two different suspects in two different crimes. Plus, trying to get some 49er gear. 2 words, too bad.
Day 5 of the armed standoff at an underground bunker in Midland City, Alabama. I'm Richard Cantu, ABC News. The story straight ahead.
We're live, we're local, and we're minutes away right here on News Talk 780 KOH.
If it's about Nevada and it affects you, we're talking about it. News Talk 780 KOH and KKOH.com.
In northern Nevada.
This is a special report from News Talk 780 KOH.
KOH News Time is 5:31. President Obama is set to speak in Newtown, Connecticut in just moments in regards to the shooting that took place Friday. We are now going to be going live to anchored coverage from ABC News. Once again, President Obama set to speak in Newtown, Connecticut.
This is live coverage from ABC News of the Interfaith Memorial Service for the victims of Newtown, Connecticut. President Obama will be speaking shortly. Governor Dan Malloy from Connecticut is speaking now.
And may he bless and watch over this community and the United States of America.
And President Obama right now leaving the stage in Newtown, Connecticut, just addressing many people who showed up to pay their respects for the 26 people killed in Friday's school shooting, Newtown, Connecticut. ABC News will have the very latest on this, the top of their hour news, which is in 5 minutes, by the way. But for now, we're going to rejoin our regular scheduled programming right here on News Talk 780 KOH.
This has been a special report from News Talk 780 KOH.
Estate Services, simply the best in northern Nevada.
Pain at the pump. I'm Landon Miller, live in the 24-hour KOH News Center. The price of gas is rising, but for how long? Plus, he threatened to kill a Nevada lawmaker, yet he's determined to serve alongside her this legislative session. The Brooks debacle. It continues.
No end in sight to the hostage standoff at a bunker in Midland City, Alabama. I'm Richard Cantu, ABC News. The story straight ahead.
We're live, we are local, and we're just minutes away right here on News Talk 780 KOH.
The most talked about station in Reno. News Talk 780 KOH and KKOH.com.
Well, new numbers released show traffic deaths in the Silver State rose last year, but the number of serious injuries dropped dramatically.
The Nevada Department of Public Safety and Transportation says 258 people died on Nevada roadways last year. That's 12 more than the year before. But there's some good news. Serious traffic injuries dropped from just over 1,200 in 2011 to only 725 last year. That's a 40% decline. NHP says a lot of the credit goes to seat belts. About 9 out of 10 Nevadans wear them. Landon Miller, News Talk 780 KOH.
608. Well, Governor Brian Sandoval's State of the State address, is tomorrow night. And education spending could be controversial this upcoming legislative session. But educators and parents say some older schools need funding for maintenance, and that could lead to more taxes.
Parent leaders for education say $511 million is needed for capital improvements. Andrea Hughes-Baird is with the organization.
Carpets that would trip kids. We had a sink that wasn't up to code.
Exact details are being worked out between the district and lawmakers. Assemblyman Pat Hickey says he needs more information on a possible tax increase, but he sees the need.
I understand the problem here.
Landon Miller, News Talk 780 KOH.
By Cumulus Media.
If you can't do the time, don't do the crime. I'm Landon Miller, live in the 24-hour KOH News Center, but many are questioning why one man is facing charges and another isn't when they both did the same thing. That story plus, we've got some brand new totals from our Radiothon. How much money was raised for the Northern Nevada Children's Cancer Foundation? Here's a hint. It's a lot.
Use Twitter. You may have been hacked. I'm Richard Cantu, ABC News. Details straight ahead.
We're live, we're local, and we're minutes away right here on News Talk 780 KOH.
News talk that sizzles. The only question is, who gets grilled next on News Talk 780 KOH and KKOH.com.
Although it is fun watching Michael Phelps' facial expressions when he's not beating the crap out of everybody anymore. It's 4:47. It's time for traffic and weather together. Here again, Landon Miller.
You know, I'm a big fan of the Olympics.
Well, good for you.
Well, yeah, and another thing that I shouldn't tell you is, but once 7 o'clock rolls around, 8 o'clock down here in the KOH News Center, it's nothing but Olympic Central. Yeah.
Well, that explains a lot of your work lately, doesn't it?
Oh, boy. I shouldn't have said that. Uh-oh. Yep. All right. Right now, we're accident-free on the roadways in northern Nevada, but construction areas could slow you down. Eastbound 80 through downtown Reno starting to slow down there. Interstate 80 between Verdi and the California state line, as well as State Route 341 between Virginia City and Geiger Grade. You could see delays up to 30 minutes there. There's high wind advisory in effect 395 through the Washoe Valley. Trucks, buses, trailers, RVs not advised. BOGO is back at Famous Footwear. Buy one pair of shoes, get another pair half off. Huge savings for back to school on brands like DC, Adidas, and Madden Girl. Famous Footwear. Victory is yours. There we go. From the 24-hour KOH Traffic Center, I'm Landon Miller. News Talk 780 KOH.
Would you like fries with that? I'm Landon Miller live in the 24-hour KOH News Center. Forget the fries. How about a 5% tax increase next time you eat fast food? Plus, remember that big boom last year? The similarities between yesterday's Russian meteor and the one that broke over the West. Coming up.
A market in Pakistan turned into a killing field. I'm Linda Albin, ABC News at the Foreign Desk with the latest coming up.
We're live, we're local, and we're minutes away right here on News Talk 780 KOH.
The Garden.
It's 7:51, so the Super Bowl is tomorrow. Are you one of those last minute, oh man, I got to get this, got to prepare for that?
Yeah.
Don't know what to do? Don't worry. We got some help from my buddies LMFAO.
This is Reno's Morning News Saturday.
It is 7:27.
Hey, let's play a game, Ross.
A game, huh?
A game. Kind of like Deal or No Deal. Well, it's really not like Deal or No Deal, but it's
and why
called...
did you say it was?
I don't know. The name of it. I just came up with this. Jail or No Jail.
Ah, well, it is sort of like Deal or No Deal.
Even though it has nothing to do with Deal or No Deal.
Does it have something to do with our legislators?
Send him to... Mr. Brooks?
Well, no, I wasn't thinking of anyone in particular.
All right. Well.
All right.
Okay, so an apparent attempted robber, he tried to get a Papa John's up in Montana. He was wearing a black hoodie, red bandana, covering his face, but he did something. He screwed up in the robbery.
He cried.
He started to cry. According to the Helena Independent Record, a man entered the restaurant just after midnight Monday night, gave the cashier a note demanding money. His employee started to hand it over. He broke down, started to cry, confessed he was doing the deed for his wife and his child. Basically, what ended up happening in the story is that the cashier ended up giving him free pizza, free wings, a soda to go. That's because the cashier figured that that's what he really needed. So he got away. My question for you, they're still looking for the guy. Jail or no jail?
Jail.
Jail?
Jail. Or trial. We'll see what happens. Let the jury decide.
Let the
we know
jury
more
decide
about the story, but I understand he came back a few minutes later and said, hey, where the hell's the pepperoni?
There are two types of people in the world. Those who better themselves by starting their day informed of the latest news, weather, traffic, and sports, and those who are content selling their plasma for a living. Choose the right career path. Wake up with Reno's Morning News on News Talk 780 KOH.